Well, if you've ever been driving through Norton Commons in Prospect, Kentucky, and noticed people walking out of one local spot just looking a little too happy, well, we know the reason why. Crust and Crumb is an artisan bakery and cafe serving up handcrafted breads, croissants, scones, cookies, and so much more. They also have a full-on breakfast and lunch menu that'll have you wanting more. Here with more is Debbie and Elise. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Oh my goodness. I have been buying bread from you for literally years. I have been in Louisville for almost 4 years. I started buying your bread when you were just an Airstream pop-up at the Norton Commons Farmers Market. Now you're a full-on brick and mortar store. So congratulations on all your success. But how did you actually get started with bakery?
So I've always been a baker. It was kind of my stress relief at the end of the day. I started in accounting right out of college, had 5 kids. I was kind of baking in the background all along, went on to become a nurse and then a nursing instructor at Bellarmine, but was still baking.
Yeah.
And so near the end of the pandemic, you know, life for everybody turned upside down. And I just finally was in a place in my life that I was able to do more with my baking. So my husband and I started at the farmers market. We did J-Town and Norton Commons for 3 years.
Wow.
And then our builder came to us and said, hey, I've got this building for you on the corner that I'm getting ready to build. Would you like it? And it was just such the perfect location. I couldn't pass it up. So no looking back.
Well, it truly is the perfect location because like literally on that same street is where you would set up for your farmer's market.
It was.
And I have to say, every time you would pop up, you would have a line of people waiting for you to open up the doors and you would sell out every single weekend.
We did, yeah. It was crazy. It was so hard to believe that we would do this, and people would stand outside and be like 96 degrees outside, and it'd be like, oh, and we'd try to go faster.
Yes, it's just so wonderful to see, you know, how you just started from there. Now you have a huge brick and mortar cafe. It's so beautiful in there, and you're still selling out your bread. I mean, I go every other Sunday, and your sourdough goes out instantly.
It does for sure. But tip to you, you can always order it online in the morning, and then that way you don't have to be there right at 8 o'clock and when we open, and then you can come in for lunch at 1 and still have your bread.
There we go. And you also want to pick up all these little goodies too, so tell us about what you brought with you today.
Debbie's brought lots of sweet treats on the menu, and truthfully, I think there's a little bit something for everybody. So we've got some things with chocolate, definitely some Derby-themed items as we're coming up on the festival. So lots of chocolate, pecan, walnut, but also she is absolutely so much more capable. I'm a coffee girl. But
okay, perfect.
Way more capable to tell you about just kind of the croissants and treats that we have over here as well.
Yeah, we got some cookies in there that are so cutely decorated. And then what are these little guys right here?
So those are to celebrate the Oaks.
Oh, okay.
So one of our bakers, Bridget, made those chocolates, and it's really inspired by the lily drink. So it has cranberry, blackberry, and some lemon inside. They're to die for.
Ooh,
yeah, and then we have the bourbon balls, of course.
Yes, you can't have Derby without a Derby ball.
Yeah, and then lots of things. You know, we have a tart that's inspired after kind of the Derby things, but we call it our Pegasus tart. And then we have, you know, lots of other things. We are celebrating spring with the fresh fruits. We have ube. We've got some chocolate options over there. And then we have our Pegasus croissant, which is this one back.
This one right there.
Yeah, so popular. We only offer it this time of the year, and it's got that walnut filling in it with the chocolate. So we're all things Derby and spring right now.
And of course, we have to have some coffee paired with these beautiful sweet treats too. So what are you going to make for us?
So this is our Fluffer Nutter Latte. If you mess up the name when you come in, I promise we'll figure it out together. It's
the fluffy one.
Yes, said many, many ways. So it's a peanut butter marshmallow situation. So I'm going to make one real quick for you. We're going to start with some marshmallow fluff, just lining the cup. And really and truly, she is for whimsy. This is just a little bit of decoration here. Because we all need whimsy these days.
Honestly.
And then I'm going to take my peanut butter sauce. This is a house-made sauce. So we've got a little peanut butter, a little marshmallow syrup, a little vanilla. I will say not everything on our drink menu is quite so sweet.
Okay.
This is. And it's fine, and everybody needs a little decadence in their life.
Yeah, we all need a sweet treat.
Yes, and I also just want to say I know peanuts are definitely an allergy.
Yes.
So in the shop, you can come in and be safe. We do have specifically designated peanut cups and whisks for you guys. And then we are just going to put a little bit of milk in here. You can tell she is a creamy
Yes,
latte.
she is.
And then we're gonna go ice in our cup. See, being a barista is really, anyone can do this here. And then we're gonna top her off.
Delicious.
And it's cute, and everything's for the gram, and we all know that. And
I
so,
know. And you have these cute little
yeah.
cups as well. You always do something for the season. You work with this artist. Can you tell me just a little bit about him?
Yeah, so Tony Bartolucci, he's an artist out of Canada, and I discovered him literally online one day, and it was like, wow, I really like his art. He had done something for another restaurant up in northern New York.
Okay.
And so I reached out to him, and so he has done all of our in-store art. He does all of our stickers, our shirts that we have many of. We all have giant wardrobes, and our cups, and we do it for the season. So, you know, Christmas, Derby, Valentine's, all, you know, kind of all the big holidays. We try to hit up a special cup. So
They are so gorgeous. Well, thank you ladies so much for stopping by today.
Absolutely.
And everyone needs to definitely check them out, but order ahead so you don't have to wait in line. So to learn more, just head over to their website, crustandcrumbky.com.